You started throwing go balls in the 7th grade. Do not overthrow them, please. Hey, quarterbacks, every overthrown go ball is 5 up downs from here on out. What's going on, Canes fans? Now, before we dive into this one, double check and make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. That way you can stay up to date with Miami Hurricanes football. Spring practice is finally here, Canes fans, the moment we've all been waiting for. Now, I understand that the skit I did at the beginning of the video probably made you laugh, maybe it made you chuckle, but I wanted to quote Rhett Lashlee from today's practice, and I really felt like I needed to give it the same intensity that he did earlier today. Now, if I can find the clip that I was reenacting, I will reinsert it right here. If I do that, I don't own this clip in any way, but I just wanted to show you how accurate it really was.
You started throwing go balls in the 7th grade. Do not overthrow them, please. Hey, quarterbacks, every overthrown go ball is 5 up downs from here on out.
He's definitely a no-nonsense vocal coach, and luckily the same can be said for the high-intensity wide receivers coach Likens. But the first day of spring practice is a wrap, so let's touch on some of the high notes and talk about what went down. Now let's go ahead and address the question that everyone wants to know. How does D'Eriq King look? I think a lot of the media outlets were surprised when they realized that King is roughly the same size as Tate Martell. Both of them are 5'11". He's not a big dude. And even though it's only day one, King showed that he does not have the same accuracy issues that Tate Martell struggled with last season. His short and intermediate passing game is especially accurate. But I've been watching tape all day, and man, I gotta tell you, he can put a nice touch on those deep balls as well. And I gotta say, it was nice to see him staying after practice. King stayed, Martell stayed, and Perry stayed. They were all working with the Nets to work on their accuracy. And I know that we all understand that King is gonna be given the keys to this offense. Let's be real, it's gonna be his job to lose. But I feel like the key to this spring is making sure that he knows the ins and outs of this offense and that he's on the same page with the wide receivers. Those extra reps after practice can be a game changer. Now, for those of you that are unaware, N'Kosi Perry actually did start the day as the first team quarterback, but later on in practice, King took over that number 1 spot. But I do want everyone to keep in mind that this is spring practice, so the QBs are going to continue to rotate. Just because you see a guy one day taking snaps with the first team offense, that doesn't mean that he's necessarily better than everyone else. The coaches want to get a look at everyone. One thing I noticed that I really liked is that Lashlee has up to 5 QBs throw a ball to different skill position players at the same time. This way, more guys are getting reps. Now, I did see a lot of dropped balls from the wide receiver group, but I also understand that you're not going to catch them all, and sometimes it's a bad ball from the quarterback, but our wide receiver group did struggle in 2019, and they've got to be better this season. Apparently on defense, Gregory Rousseau has put on some weight, and by weight, I mean muscle. The dude looks like an NFL player out there. Roche is smaller, but he's very fast, and it was good to see Jalen Phillips getting some reps out there. After practice, Diaz was interviewed and asked about work ethic and leadership, and the one player that stood out to him that he said put in the most work in the weight room during the offseason was Cameron Harris. Harris was very vocal at practice today, and you love to see that, especially when young guys are coming in like Chaney once he recovers, and Knighton. Those guys need a mentor, somebody that not only just talks the talk, but also walks the walk, and hopefully Cameron Harris can be that guy. Tight end Will Mallory is getting a lot of reps and a nice head start with this new offense, especially with Michael Irvin III trying to figure out what the heck he's doing with his life, and then Brevin Jordan still recovering, because we all know that Rhett Lashlee's offense does like to target the tight end. So these are super valuable reps for Will Mallory. The practice was fast-paced and up-tempo as we would expect and as we had hoped as fans, but it looked like David Feely had these guys ready to go, which was nice to see. Now, a huge thing that you may or may not have noticed is the fact that there are no U's on the helmets. I'm going to put up a picture right here on the screen because at first I didn't even notice this. I was looking through some videos and pictures and whatnot, and I kept thinking something looked different. And that's right, they stripped the U's from the players, and I'm 100% on board with this. As of right now, nobody has earned anything. Just because you chose Miami and you play for the Hurricanes, that doesn't automatically make you great. You have to earn it, and you have to step up to the plate and perform when your name is called. So I'm loving this theme at spring practice that everything has to be earned. You're not going to be handed anything. After what happened in the 2019 season, none of these players or coaches, as a matter of fact, should think that we're all that. Diaz also did say that he's impressed with the leadership that he's seeing on the defensive side of the ball, which is nice because we did lose some veterans there after the 2019 season. But that's really about it for day one, Canes fans. You have to remember that right now they're not in pads. Right now it's kind of just laying the foundation, getting this offense in place, going through some drills and whatnot. And I'm not even going to go over ones and twos for each position because they're going to continue to rotate in these early days so they can evaluate and get a look at everyone. But I know that everybody wanted to know about the quarterback situation because that's always a hot topic at Miami. So yes, D'Eriq King did look good, but again, a lot of the media were surprised when they saw him standing beside Tate Martell because they were like, oh, I didn't realize that he's roughly the same size. And last year, a lot of Canes fans said that Tate Martell can't start because he's that size. So, and I know people are going to, listen, I shouldn't have even put it in the video. I might edit it out because then people are going to jump in the comment section and be like, yeah, but D'Eriq King has this skill set and this and that. I'm just making the size argument. I'm not even talking about skill or anything like that. Just people purely saying someone can't be a good quarterback because they're 5'11" and 190 to 205 pounds. But it's exciting times at Miami. Everybody wants to just catch a glimpse of this offense, just kind of see videos and pictures from practice. It's that time. I think that actually Junior and the Big Dog said it on Twitter. I don't know exactly how he put it, but it was something like, now's the season. Now it's the time where Canes fans freak out over 5-second clips of videos and pictures and whatnot because we're just so excited that Canes football is back for a couple of weeks, right? Now keep in mind that we're going to have a week of spring practice and then there's going to be spring break. And then we're going to come back and hit spring practice again. So this is an opportunity, hopefully, for us to see how we come back after a break, a bye week. You know everything that happened in the 2019 season. So there's definitely plenty of opportunities here to address a lot of our shortcomings and struggles from the 2019 season. And I'm super pumped. I like the energy that I saw from these new coaches, again, from Likens, from Lashley, from Garen Justice. They're high energy guys, and I like it. The players seem to like it. And the players were interviewed and asked about how they felt about this offense, guys on the O-line and some wide receivers, and they said, hey, it's fast, it's up-tempo, it's awesome. And that's good that the players, it's an offense that they enjoy and that they're going to want to run. And that's good. That does matter. But anyways, I could go on and on. I'm not going to make a video after every single day of spring practice because I feel like that's just kind of silly. We'll hit the high points maybe every couple of days of things that happen. And of course, when we get into pads and then we start talking about spring game stats and stuff like that, then we'll dive in real deep. But thank you guys for all the love and the support on this channel lately. I know I hadn't uploaded for a couple of days, but I was waiting for spring practice to get here just like you guys. So remember, guys, let me know down in the comment section below, actually, before I do the outro, let me know just your thoughts on the quarterback situation. Let me know kind of how you're feeling about spring so far. Are you liking what you're hearing about these coaches and things that are happening at practice and whatnot? So just let me know something down in the comment section. Let's light it up. Let's get excited about Miami Hurricanes football with spring practice being here. And actually, what you need to tell me is how you feel about the U's being stripped from the helmets, because I know people are going to want to leave an opinion on that. Remember though, guys, we're all one big happy college football family, but at the end of the day, I gotta say, it's always better when you get to rep the U. Coach Coop, peace out. And I would like to take a moment to say thank you to all of the guys and gals that you see on the screen right now. They are Canes fan members. That means that they've clicked the join button that's beside the subscribe button. And I'm going to be upfront and honest with you. That does cost money, but it does directly support the channel. And they're a big reason why this channel has grown lately. The reason that I've been able to buy new equipment and help make these videos and streams even better for you guys and more entertaining. So thank you so much. Maybe I should be putting this at the beginning of the stream so they can see it, so they know that I want to say thank you, but I also don't want it to seem like an advertisement. So thank you guys so much, all the Canes fan members, for helping make a lot of these videos and the extra content and the upgrades and stuff possible. Thank you guys so much.